throw some punches. Stop reflex. No wraps. Well, no wraps. This time, just the gloves. I tried this out yesterday. Really good. I can hit harder without getting pain and stuff. So let's go with some balls and pushes. I gotta do the speed combo again. Move it on. I can land 6 punches in less than 1 second. This is speed combo, I like to practice. It's 1, no rotation punches, 2. 1, 2, 3, lever hook, 4, hook to the outside of the body, 5, left hook to the head, 6, right hook to the head. And I can land all those 6 punches in less than a second. So here we go. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Now we'll do some left hooks. I'll do this one on the side. One long hook. 2. 1 left hook to the liver. 1, 2 to the solar plexus. 3 hook to the front of the face. Now do some 1, 2s, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, step in, close the distance with a jab. 1, 2, I'm going to side step at the same time. 3, I like this drill too. Surprise stance switch. I go left, right, and I'm changing. I switch to southpaw stance as I throw the right. Then I begin to jab with the right and power punch with the left. I like to do that as a drill. It looks like this. 1, maybe several ones, okay? 1, 1, 2, look what I do with the 2. It's not this. That's the regular 1, 1, 2. Now this is what I'm doing. 1 or 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. And as I'm throwing the right, I'm switching my stance to southpaw. And then I start jab with the right and power punch with the left. So it goes like this. Overhand. When I use the front screen like this to live stream, I think it becomes mirrored, which means this is my left, and for you it might look like it's the right. Left, left, right. Left, left, right. Right, straight, left liver hook. Short, long, hard or light. left, right, back to the hip, power right, hook to the forward face. Now I'm going to incorporate some Muay Thai elbow strikes, like with this combo, like this. Left, left, punch combos, and then mixing in Muay Thai elbow strikes. One, two, three. Now, a different elbow strike. Is it lagging? So here, we're gonna do some more combinations, boxing punches, and then mixing in Muay Thai, kickboxing, elbow strikes. So here, I'm doing 1, 2, 3s. 2 punches followed by an elbow strike, mixing sides and mixing elbow strikes. So 1, 2, 3, for example. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Upward elbow strike. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Yeah. I talked about this yesterday. I pulled the sheet because I got too empty in classic. So I did a stream like this yesterday training. Kind of like, I pulled it was like 6 hours long. And we'll see if I can edit it, cut out certain parts, but we'll see. But his support. Yeah, so I talked about yesterday is these new gloves, this might be the third time or second time I really use them. Yeah, like second or third time I really use them. I'm using the Venom, I'm doing bare knuckle punching training. And I've also been using the Venom gel pad, hand wrap, underglove combo. I could recommend also if you're martial artist. The Venom, if you're looking for straps. Venom gel padded hand wraps, and they can be used as undergloves. So I've done training a lot of bare knuckle, just hitting that without wraps gloves. And then with the Venom hand wraps, themselves. And then I had these small ones, gloves that might be what, 6, 8, 10 ounces, I don't know. I'm on a metric system, so I'm not that good with the American weights, pounds and inches and all this stuff. But that's the point. I know my inches are somewhere around 3 centimeters, I think. Anyway, that's the point. These might be, 12 ounce, 10, I don't know. But the benefit with these, it gives you more of a cardio workout because they're heavier. So you're getting more exercise moving these. Even if it's just a little bit of weight, you throw 600 punches with a little bit of extra weight. That makes a big difference. And I can use these hitting hard, so I can hit harder. When I throw my power shots with the lighter gloves, even with wraps, I can feel it in my wrist and things like this after a few of them. So what I like about these is I can just put them on and throw pretty hard punches without paining my wrist and stuff. So I don't have weak knuckles. I got conditioned knuckles. You can search my YouTube channel if you're on a computer. Go to the homepage, click the search icon, search punching steel. I call it superhero training, where I go without wraps and gloves, punching bulletproof steel plates in my plate carrier. And like hard and steel, it's like ding ding, you hear like bone on steel, ding ding ding, ding 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 ding, and I just throwing harder. Now, the knuckles are conditioned, but still the wrists can take a lot of damage, so it's good to wear some wraps and gloves sometimes. If you're gonna be training frequently and throwing a lot of hard shots, it's better to have some wraps or some heavy gloves. So I'm sweating like a human being sweating right now. And I like this, and I can really feel like if you're bare knuckle, for bare knuckle fighting, things are different. So if you think about this, it's like the guard, okay? If I have my fist here, okay, up to the cheekbone, covering the jaw, you just look at the difference. So first of all, this is more like pads, mitts that some coach can hold when they punch now. This is like a bigger, it covers a larger area, and it's a lot of padding there. So when I use this, I feel like when I'm using guards and stuff, that it's like, wow, it's really like a good guard with these big gloves. It's like it's covering a lot, and there's a lot of padding. So knuckles on these, yeah, it's like it does a lot to pad. Okay, so take a little breather here, sweat, and do some more combos. So I'm doing, if you're a person that want my advice, like, hey, I never trained martial arts, I want to start training martial arts for self-defense, and they have a boxing gym and a Thai boxing gym in New Zealand, karate, I'd say pick Muay Thai. If you're going to pick like a martial arts to go and train normally, I train at home myself, train self-taught, thanks God. I pray to God if you become a Christian, you better fight. I've been learning boxing punches, Muay Thai kicks and knee strikes and all kinds of stuff. That's the point. But if you want to learn martial arts and you think about well, I joined an MMA gym where they train boxing, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing, everything, or a Muay Thai gym. Muay Thai is like a completed martial arts than boxing. Boxing is just one punches. So Muay Thai is boxing plus, okay? So they call it Thai boxing too. So boxing, Muay Thai, is like you're training all the same punches that training boxing. Body shots, left, rights, hooks, everything, plus elbow strikes, plus knee strikes, plus kicks, and everything else. Even have grappling components like grabbing the neck and control the neck, and then trips too, which becomes more grappling. It's like a takedown, so it's like how to take your opponent down, and it's grappling. It's like, so it's there's a little bit of grappling in Muay Thai, and they have takedowns. So in wrestling they have takedowns, like double leg takedown, single leg, things like this. But Muay Thai has some like ways to take your opponent down. Like for example, like if I put my left hand here, put my leg here, and I'm pushing with the leg this way and pulling this with my arm, you can take from my down. There's ways they can do that. So anyway, I'm going to get back to this. Throw some boxing combinations, and then mix in some elbow strikes. So here we go. 1, 1, 1, 2, So what I did there was touching with the left, doing a level change, stepping in, and then hitting with an overhand right. And what I'm doing on the left side as I'm stepping into this power right is pulling my arm up like this. So here we go. Elbow strikes, punching combinations. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. One, two, three. Really slippery. And I'm turning the eye socket over when I line elbow strikes. Stepping closer the distance with the punches, and now throwing the elbow strikes at close range. I also like to throw elbow strikes long range. What I'm doing now is start from over here, step in, left, step in more, right, and then throw the elbow strike. 2 punches, 2 steps, sometimes 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. Get some more distance here. So here, 1, 2. Now we do the 1, 2, 3. 2 punches followed by an elbow strike, and it's I'm mixing up what type of elbow strike as well. Could be an upward elbow strike, 12 to 6 downward, 6 to 12, 12 to 6, straight, more straight, 9 to 3, 3 to 9, 11 to 5, and so on and so forth. Here we go. 1. 1, 2, 3. And these elbow strikes, I can make them hard enough, being close and not rotating much, just arm punching, arm elbowing. But I can make them even more powerful by moving in with my attack. Bang! So then stepping in and swing up the left. What I like about this angle is if it's slippery and the head is moving, if I don't connect like straight the face, just slide off to the side and make it a little bit like the upward, so like straight, make it a little bit like this, okay? Here, a little bit diagonal helps with the accuracy, to connect with the head. Bang, bang, 3, bang, bang, 3, bang, bang, 3. Bang, bang, 3. And in a street fight, guy doesn't have gloves, So even if he has his guard here, connect with my elbow strike to the back of his fist can break the bones there. See there, I hit here and it slides off. Now, I get this check, I got some punches, some kicks, and light knees. I'll throw the right knees out because I got a magnet tattoo on me. And it will concentrate all that force to not even a cone size, but smaller than a cone size. Oh, here we go. Low kick. Be right back. Okay, here we go. Some left and some right kicks. If I do knees, I go like. Yeah. Do some kicking combinations. There's here. Low kick. Higher. Two. That's a 1, 2. Step in, 1, low kick. 2. So two kicks, low and higher. The second one became more pushy. With this one just left, right here. Short break here. And I'm giant step to my way in. I saw a video of guys on kicks and I went to do harder kicks. So this, I like to measure where I want to be able to throw a hard attack without holding. Of course I can make an elbow strike hard if I got my hand behind his neck and pull him into the attack. But a real test for me, if I can make the technique hard, is throw it without catch my opponent. So here. Also like this X elbow strike combo I call it, with 2 diagonal elbows, 1, then at this angle, followed by 2. So it's like an X, like this. So some legs and some powerful knees. I like this combo. Here, tap, and then tap, go to the right of the skirt because there's more padding there. I can feel the knees digging through the padding into the plastic board in the middle. So We do this here. Tap. Tap. coconut water. I use coconut water for rehydration. It rehydrates you more than regular water. And this is my vitamin C water concentrate that I made earlier. It has vitamin C, a lot of creatine, glutamine, and a B complex tablet in there. Cool down a little bit. There's bicep hammer, some other weights. I did that yesterday. I did at least 2 10-kilo bicep hammer curls on each arm. I really train to failure, which means to failure on the exercise. It means if you do a certain exercise, bicep hammer curls for example, this is 1, okay? And a lot of times I pick a number, 11, which I know what I can do. As I go to 11, to failure means you're doing it until you can no longer do it. And it might be somewhere around 20 or 30 different days. On a day might be around 20, another day around 30. 10-kilo bicep hammer curls. 1, 2. A lot of times I pick a number. I know before I've gone to failure, the failure is around 20, 30. Okay. And that if I didn't exercise yesterday, do arm training and exercise. A lot of times my muscles are already a little bit, I'm not fully recovered sometimes. I go like training. So whatever hits my vitamin C, I take more than 6 grams of vitamin C per day, divided into many small doses. The best way to take vitamin C is not to take it once a day, so divide your daily dose into several doses. So when I talk to people, give health fitness coaching, people want to be strong, feel healthier, my recommendation is to them, take 2 grams of vitamin C 3 times a day, 2 morning. So that means you make a pint glass, half a liter of vitamin C water with 6 grams of vitamin C in there, and you take 2 grams morning, 2 grams noon, 2 grams around 1800 hours. So morning, lunch, night. And if you're gonna go to a dentist, don't take vitamin C the morning of, because vitamin C is a broad spectrum antitoxin. It neutralizes drugs and toxins, which means it's harder to get drunk if you take vitamin C, because it neutralizes the toxin alcohol. So generally, it's harder to get drunk or drugged up or something like this if you take vitamin C. And if you go to the dentist, the thing they inject your teeth with to numb your gums and teeth is some kind of drug, possibly some kind of cocaine, lidocaine, novocaine, whatever the cane. A lot of times, if it's a big pharma bag that ends with cane, it has a cocaine derivative in it, or some kind of drug. Not run anything that I'm saying to you by a doctor, okay? Disclaimer, not his opponent. So I recommend all human adults to start taking 2 grams of vitamin C 3 times a day, 2 morning, 2 middle of the day, 2 end of the day. And like I said, if you got a dental appointment coming up like tomorrow, you start taking 2 grams of vitamin C 3 times a day. You don't take the morning dose if you got a morning appointment with a dentist. And you can take vitamin C after going to the dentist. Because if you take vitamin C right after you wake up and then go to the dentist and inject drugs into you, it might not take. So they might like hit you with it and you still have pain, they have to hit you again or something. So anybody's taking my advice to get healthier, including people online, they've heard me say take vitamin C, and some the people that have done it, it's like on panels, I don't sometimes go, yeah, you weren't live, Mike. Like some that it happens. I'm live on other people's channels, and I'm known as the vitamin C guy, and they'll be like, and they've heard me say I recommend everyone take vitamin C 2 grams 3 times a day, and some people are like, yeah, I saw take vitamin C. You weren't lying, it's like I feel better. So I believe people take my advice will feel better within a month if you start taking 2 grams of vitamin C 3 times a day. So how to take 2 grams of vitamin C 3 times a day? Follow the advice with 6 grams daily, divided to 3 doses. You order vitamin C powder, ascorbic acid powder on Amazon. That's what I do. I order kilo bags of vitamin C, ascorbic acid powder on Amazon, and then I make my vitamin C water. So don't be scared when you hear ascorbic acid, sounds dangerous. No, ascorbic acid is the science name for vitamin C, which means water, aka H2O. See, H2O, hydrogen peroxide, aka H2O2.
So it's like one of those like science name, a colloquial like vitamin C, but the chemical name that scientists use if they're doing like studies on vitamin C and what it can do or something like this, it's ascorbic acid. So if you want to follow my advice and start making also vitamin C, taking 6 grams vitamin C per day, which I recommend 2 grams 3 times a day, you buy half a kilo or a kilo of vitamin C powder, ascorbic acid powder on Amazon. And once you have it, you get a half liter glass and you get the vitamin C powder, ascorbic acid powder, and you scoop up a heaping teaspoon of the powder, ascorbic acid powder, and put it in there. A heaping teaspoon is not a flat, but it has like a halo. You scoop up as much as you can, fit in a teaspoon, and put it in there. Then you pour up a little bit of water and stir. Pour a little bit more water, stir cold water or lukewarm. Stir, a little bit more water, stir, and you stir and fill in water until it's like to the top and it's completely mixed in there, so you don't have a lot of powdered water. Now, if you follow those instructions, you have half a liter of vitamin C water with 6,000 milligrams approximately, aka 6 grams vitamin C. Now, to follow the protocol to get 2 grams vitamin C 3 times per day, all you have to do is drink a third of that 3 times a day. So if you make it in the morning, if you got a day at home, okay, you make it in the morning, you take the first third right after you make it, okay, and you put it in the fridge. And then around lunchtime, you drink the second third, okay, and then at the end of the day, afternoon, night, you drink the last third. Now you got 3 doses. The entire glass has 6 grams. A third of 6 grams is what, 2 grams. So you drink a third of the half liter glass 3 times a day. You're getting 2 grams each time, totaling 6,000 milligrams, 6 grams of vitamin C per day. And how to find, like I told you, you can find vitamin C powder by searching Amazon for ascorbic acid powder or vitamin C powder, or pure ascorbic acid powder or pure vitamin C powder. And then if you see something looks promising, it's got a good price for 500 grams or a kilo, you check to make sure it says ingredients, and ascorbic acid, aka vitamin C, is the only ingredient. You don't want fillers, you don't want buffer, especially get the pure ascorbic acid powder. And I take 2 forms of vitamin C. I take Alternate C, Limpon Labs liposomal vitamin C, which is a different type of vitamin C. And then I take regular vitamin C, make vitamin C water. So what else do you know about vitamin C? Well, you already know that it can neutralize toxins and drugs. It's an antioxidant, which means it's hard to get drunk if you take vitamin C. I don't drink myself. I quit drinking, and I haven't had a drop of alcohol for 4 months, at least 4 months now. And I'm not going to go back. Like I said, I'm going to be stone cold sober, a teetotaler for at least 12 months, and we'll see how I do after that, but at least 12 months from when I started. So this 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it's 8 months left. Okay, so anyway, here's the point. If you're a person that take ADHD medicines, do follow meth. Okay, if you're a person that take ADHD meds, and there's one of my clients actually, one of the people that I've been doing coaching to, and they report to stop getting sick after they started taking my advice. And the only time they got sick is when they forgot to take follow my protocol for a few days, and then they come down with something. The person also reports they got cured of cold sores. Not a success story, Mike's not a success story. This person started taking my advice on protocol, and I know them in real life. And they used to come down with colds and get cold sores when they got colds. And they had to call in sick for work and things like this. They will come down with something like a cold now and then, maybe once a month, every 2 months, 3 months, and they will get cold sores every time they caught a cold. And after they got on my protocol and everything I told them to do, they reported they stopped getting sick, and they've been cured of cold sores. Means they've never had cold sores again after that. They followed my whole protocol. So they stopped getting sick and were cured of cold sores. And all the time they came down with something was when they had forgotten to follow my protocol for a few days. Another success story is my mother, type 1 diabetic, who got on my protocol. Very good success. Not a Mike's success case. And she's a type 1 diabetic, middle-aged woman, like 40 plus. And she's been going to a doctor for her diabetes, and like yearly or like a yearly health checkup. So she goes to the doctor, she's working with allopathic doctor, okay? And she goes there for like yearly checkups. It's like whatever we do. You know, like Morgan Spurlock, Super Size Me. they have like they go to the doctor, check my health doc, and they do like labs. They run like vitamin levels, cholesterol, long-term blood sugar, inflammation, CRP, I guess it's called, or whatever. And they check how we health is. Okay, you got decent health, or there's some indicators of bad health. Okay, so she's got diabetes. She sees a doctor, and she does these health checkups. And she's been doing them at this point more than like 3 years, doing at least yearly health checkups, and it hasn't been any like dramatic improvement in her health. And after I started the Gamma protocol, she reported the first thing after the Gamma protocol, like daily supplements, so on and so forth. Like these supplements, buy these supplements, take these supplements, this much of this and that, and other stuff. Just talk to her general and health, about health. She reports first, after you get on the protocol, she starts taking my advice. Like every day do this. The first thing she tells me is, I feel better, my hair is thicker, and my nails and my hair looks better and thicker. I used to drop a lot of hair when I was brushing my hair. She would be dropping a lot of hair when she brushes hair, it would come off, and she would have like bad hair. The first report is feeling and looking better, and then noticing her hair and nails had improved. And she told me she had gotten like compliments from people at work and like lady friends. Now and then it's like, oh, well, you look better. Okay, what did you do? It's like, oh, you look better. So she looks like fresher and better in general. She said she felt better, it looks better, got more compliments about what she looks like. I have the skin that I have in women's beauty magazines, and I don't use makeup, something like this. True beauty comes from inside and out. And what is beautiful is being healthy. So the healthier you, the better you look. Okay. So anyway, here's the point. So the first improvement in this type 1 diabetic patient that got my protocol is looking, feeling better. Other people notice she looks better, gets the compliments. Secondly, she goes to her yearly checkups, and if it's the first or second time after this, she goes. She tells me, the doctor's like, wow, your health has improved. The tests never come back as good before. So after that didn't happen when she was under the allopathic doctor's care. But once I started practicing medicine on her, and I don't know what that article, maybe like getting her on statins or pushing for or something like this. But that's not what I do. Okay, the doctor, they do that at the regular doctor, the allopathic doctor. And what I do for helping clients health with my health fitness coaching is orthodox medicine, it's called, meaning supplements in general. Okay, so so it's like that doctor. It's like the doctor that pushes my mother like statins and vaccines and things like this, and other big pharma stuff. And that hasn't been what I've been taught to do. Okay, me personally, I didn't get vaccinated with COVID. As a matter of fact, I didn't get vaccinated once since turning 18. No flu jabs, no tetanus, no COVID vaccine booster. So I'm 36, and since turning 18, I didn't have one vaccine. I'm not saying they're bad for me. I'm just saying I didn't. Okay, and I'm not saying statins and vaccines are bad for you. I'm saying that doctor, the allopathic doctor, they don't go take supplements. That's what I do when I want to help people with health fitness coaching. They like whatever statins and antihistamines and then whatever else like that. The school medicine, allopathic, big pharma big pharma drugs. Okay. So anyway, here's the point. First, after she starts getting on my protocol, she reports looking, feeling better. Other people know she looks to be better. Another milestone is she noticed that the doctor told like, wow, your health has improved. Like the test never come back this good before, but the test that how good is your health after she got on my protocol. She still had neuropathy, type 1 diabetes, commonly like a comorbidity, you might call it, like commonly correlated with a type 1 diabetes diagnosis. If you have diabetes for many years and you're middle-aged or above, it's a lot of diabetics get a neuropathy. So she had neuropathy, and what was her life experience? Well, she had decreased quality of life because she would have pain in her legs, her lower extremities. So she would have pain in her legs, and she would avoid walking and have to ration her steps. So it'd be like she could only walk so many steps per day, but I don't feel like walking around anymore. And it'd be like, let's say she walks her dog in the morning and lunchtime, and then it's like, can you walk to your husband, can you walk the dog the last time because I got pain in my legs and all this. She'd have to ration her steps. It's like only so many walks you can take per day. If you go get a package, go shopping, it's like somebody else has to help walk the dog because he's got pain in the legs. So she would have pain in legs to neuropathy, and she reported after I made adjustments to the protocol, I added ALA and upregulated dose of ALA and some other things, and also the accumulation shifts attack. So what is the point? I believe it caused to be a delay effect, because like you have to take vitamin C daily, consistently for maybe 2-3 months, and slowly but surely you might see some improvement. Okay, so after either adding or upregulating, like increasing her daily ALA after the podcast dose, on top of everything she's doing else, afterwards she noticed, she told me, it's like I got a new life, the neuropathy has improved, I don't have as much pain in my legs anymore. So it's like I feel like I got a new life, she told me. And these people, they were like honest with me. So it's like my mom, she could say, a lot of times she's like, Mike, you're wrong about something. It's like, I understand, she's not afraid to be disagreeable. Meaning it's like, if I'm like, hey mom, I think about doing this, if she thinks it's a bad idea, it's a bad idea. And if there's something that I'm doing or recommending, she doesn't pretend I might not like that. So that's the point. But she told me her neuropathy has improved, and she's got less pain in the legs. It's dramatic improvement, and dramatic improvement in quality of life. So 2 success stories, my sister and my mother. My sister also got on my protocol. And third, my wife, We Wonderful. Okay, so We Wonderful, not a success story. And I have succeeded where pro MDs and RNs have failed. So I guess I got higher competence in certain areas than some of these people. Like a lot of people like a halo, where like think that the mainstream doctors are the end all be all. When in reality, there's some people that are free practitioners, unregistered, that are like me, and use orthomolecular medicine, like supplement stuff, and freely, and health fitness coaches that have greater success in some cases. So not a success story, in short, aiming to make it that. My wife, when I met her, she had severe allergies, okay? And her allergies were so bad that she sought the help of big pharma docs. So she's like, decreased quality of life. Her allergies were so bad it got to a point where incrementally got worse, and it became incrementally harder for her to do her job. And what she's been doing for making her living is knitting crochet, okay? Handmade scarves and handbags and what have you, like crochet knitting at home. And then I put them having online stores that people can order, like handmade crochet hat or stuff like this. And somebody that orders, I want to buy that, and they ship it. She ships it in, okay? So that was her main income, used to be. And it was getting harder and harder for her to do that, because she would have allergies, and especially when she's working with John, she would have very severe allergies. To the point she'd be wearing a COVID mask, like dishwashing gloves, and kind of sit like this, and she would still be, it would be insufferable, okay? It would be like very hard for her to work. And she'd go to the allopathic big pharma docs. That's how I call it, the mainstream. You can go allopathic or big mainstream or big pharma docs, okay? Because they don't prescribe vitamins, they prescribe big pharma drugs, basically. So she goes to them, and she says, I got severe allergies. And they prescribe something, maybe antihistamine tablets or capsules, but they prescribe her some for allergies. And she goes home, she takes them, starts taking them daily as prescribed, and her testimony was it made her feel a little bit better for a few days after starting to take them, and then it didn't help anymore. Okay, like the effect wore off, and she stopped feeling any improvement. The thrill is gone, baby. The thrill is gone away. Yeah. You know you done me harm, baby. You'll be sorry one day. Thrill is gone, baby. And I'm free from your spell. Yeah, so anyway, that's just impromptu, like a power solo. So anyway, the big pharma big pharma, okay, that they got her on. She got on the big pharma for a few days. She felt a little bit better, and then the effect wore off. She didn't feel better anymore. Another success case, I come into life and tell her what to do. Say, oh, I've had allergies too. I have seen improvement. I know how to help you. Take my advice and see improvement. If you follow my protocol, you do everything I tell you to do, the way I tell you to do, you'll have improvement. Promise in that case. I know it will help. She starts taking vitamin C and some other supplements. And she says she starts feeling slowly but surely better. It's not like one day. She starts feeling a little bit better and a little bit better. and better. So not a few days and then nothing. No, a little bit better, day by day, week by week, she's feeling better. To a point she reports being 99% cured, okay? And I got up a testimony on one of my live streams. Hey, come up, tell us about vitamin C, because I recommend it to people so you can help with like a success story testimony, okay? It's like somebody took my advice. I can tell you all day, take my advice, take the vitamins, they'll help you, yada yada. But if somebody has taken advice and they're like, yeah, it helped, they can be helpful to head them up. So I had up like, how much improvement did you have? A lot, okay, but it's like more specifics. How many points, how many percent? It's like at 99% better, okay? So not a success case, okay? So the 3 female patients under my care, dramatic improvement. I myself have had greater improvement than a lot of other people, more than Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson had severe anxiety and depression. He got addicted to benzodiazepines, flew to Russia, some rehab clinic, put him under, and things like this. I used to have panic attacks, severe anxiety, day in and day out, and all kinds of issues. I cured myself with asthma attacks too. I used to have severe allergies myself. I still have allergies. I haven't cured them. Some things I've cured, others I've improved. So the allergies are not cured, but I've cut them in half, so I'm about half as sensitive to the things I'm allergic to as I used to be, which like chemicals and different. MCAS, multiple chemical acquired sensitivity. So that's the point. And I used to get asthma attacks and have ventilator inhalers, salbutamol discus ventilator inhaler, and get asthma attacks. And I've cured myself of asthma attacks. I never get asthma attacks. I used to have super serious asthma attacks. It would be like sudden onset, like super hard to breathe, okay? And never get like that anymore. And haven't been using my asthma inhaler, haven't collected a prescription. I used to collect one of them maybe every month. And I haven't collected any asthma inhalers for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, more than 3 months. And I think I might have collected one, but it might be good to have at home in case I get one like run out of vitamin C and start having super serious asthma attacks again. It's possible to have at home. But anyway, that's the point. So that's the success, okay? So yeah, basically, if you want to take my advice, start taking vitamin C. Buy ascorbic acid, vitamin C powder, aka vitamin C powder on Amazon, 1 kilo, 500 grams. Once you have it at home, get a pint glass, get a heaping teaspoon of vitamin C powder, put in the glass, pour a little bit of water, stir, a little bit more water, stir, and you pour in water and stir until you have half a liter of vitamin C water, and like the powder has dissolved completely, and it's not like at the bottom. And you stir. Now you have half a liter of vitamin C water, and it's 6 grams of vitamin C in there, approximately 6,000 milligrams. A heaping teaspoon is around 6 grams. So, and you drink a third of that 3 times a day. A third morning, third in the middle, a third at night. And remember, if you take ADHD meds, and let's say you take ADHD meds in the morning, you take ADHD meds like 6 in the morning. You can skip the morning dose, because if you take vitamin C and ADHD meds, the vitamin C can knock out the ADHD meds, so it's not doing anything for you. Okay, so you can skip the morning dose, possibly even the lunch dose. You can try to skip the morning dose if you feel like the ADHD meds are not less or whatever. You at least don't take the morning dose. Okay. And also, if you go to a dentist, don't take the morning dose of vitamin C the day of. Okay. Don't take vitamin C too close to the dental appointment, because it's going to inject your gums with this thing that numbs your teeth and gums. The vitamin C can knock that out too. Now I need to do a disclaimer here. So nothing I've said in this video is intended to replace the care of a licensed physician, and nothing I've said in this video is intended to be taken as medical advice information. It's not intended to replace the care of a licensed physician. Okay, it's just my personal belief, opinion, experience with things. Talk to a doctor, a licensed physician, an MD, before making any changes to diet, lifestyle, supplementation, and/or medication. Talk to a doctor, a licensed MD, registered nurse, whatever, before starting to or stopping to take any supplements and/or medications. Okay, so yeah, you got the disclaimers. So yeah, and everything I've said is my personal belief and opinion. Okay, so I'm not a doctor, and I can be wrong about something. So. Anyway, what are we doing now? I have my own stream playing here, so what I did, I got my laptop over here, and I had the phone over there filming this way, so it helps, especially if you use the backhand, I can see what the camera's seeing and know if I'm still on you. If I throw pasha, yeah, so look at this pasha, so I say, okay, I don't want to be like that. I can check and see if I'm still on you. Feels good to exercise a little bit. And I count this a light training session. Not going up all this and all this, kind of light training. This is a filter pot. That's not a recommendation. If you're not filtering water yet, I recommend you start to. There can be a lot of bad stuff in the water. Now, I'm gonna do some bicep hammer curls. I'm not going to say it. I'll do 7 on each one. Seven. And 7 on the left. Yeah, I gotta end this live stream now. 1 hour 22:43.